Welcome back to our Wealth Builder series. I'm Lisa Ward, the founder and CEO of Plumb Financial. So it's the end of the year. What should you be working on? Besides checking off that gift list and rushing around to all of the holiday gatherings with the kiddos and the holiday parties, what should you be working on? It's a great question, and this is exactly what I work with all of my households with that are building their wealth. So first and foremost is, have we maxed out all of our retirement accounts available to us? So if we have employer-based retirement plans, have you maxed those out? Especially if we have a match, making sure we're getting all of our free money, the opportunity there to get the match. So make sure you've maxed out that. And then if we are eligible for IRAs, so the individual retirement accounts, have we maxed that out, pre-tax versus post-tax? That's a strategy we would work with on your plan with you. So that's first and foremost. Are we saving for our futures? And then HSAs, so your health savings account, have we maxed out those contributions as well? So that's step one. Now, if you've completed that, then we look at our cash flow and savings and debt payoff for the year. So if you are not using a cash management app, platform, now is the time to implement that for next year. But pull your year-end reports, see how much you actually spent on going out to eat. Did we pay off the car or the student loan or whatever our other debt? Maybe it was a credit card you wanted to pay off by the end of the year. Are you on track to do that? If not, pull that year-end report and see why. What else happened this year, and reflect on that so that you can set intentional goals for next year. So once we've analyzed all of our cash flow, seeing where all of our funds have gone, then we look at our end of year giving. So if you are a household that can itemize, meaning we've got expenses greater than the standard deduction, most young households do not, since the standard deduction is so high. But if you do, then this is a great time to make a donor advised fund contribution or establish a donor advised fund. If you want to learn more about that, that is a completely other video, or writing a check directly to your favorite nonprofit so that they can benefit from your gift now. So looking at opportunities for reducing taxes through charitable contributions. Then we're looking at our investments. Now this is something we do automatically for our households, but looking at rebalancing potentially. So if the market, a particular sector within your portfolios has done really well, then maybe we need to rebalance that, take some of that growth off and lock in that gain and then reinvest elsewhere, especially for brokerage accounts. So if we have some tax loss harvesting opportunities, so if you're doing your investing yourself, now is the time to look at that. So if you've got a massive gain that you potentially have to pay taxes on, is there a different investment that you could potentially sell off at a loss to net out that gain and not pay any taxes? This is something we do automatically. So if that's something you need assistance with, then by all means we can help you with that. And now that we've done all of our good review, let's look at our goals that we set in January of this year. How did you do? Did you totally forget about it after March or April rolled around? Or did we actually achieve some things? So this is something I do with my households. We pull out our goal sheet we filled out at the beginning of the year, and it's amazing to go, yeah, we did do that. We did do that. We focus so much on the negative side of things and all the things that went wrong, all the things that, were bad, challenges throughout the year, which there will be. That's life. But we forget about the positive things that oh yeah, we did do that. That felt forever ago, back in March of this year, but we did accomplish this. We did pay off that debt. So focus on the positive things, and if something did go wrong, we didn't achieve a goal, assess why. What happened? Was there something else that you could control that we, just didn't make the right decisions throughout the year? Or was there an external something that happened that affected our ability to achieve that goal? And with all of that information, then set good goals come January so that we can be intentional throughout the year. Maybe set up some automatic, savings goals so that it does it automatically. You don't have to think about it. Or automatic contributions to your retirement accounts. So if you guys have any questions about what you should be working on this month and going into the beginning of the year for next year, please reach out. Let's schedule your blueprint call today.